Today we're going to look at how a sentence is structured sometimes to repeat a concept to further convey meaning. Our example is in 1 John chapter 3 verse 18. Let's begin with a reading of that verse from the ESV. Little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth. So we're going to take this verse and thoroughly break it down. Let's take a look at the whole verse in Koine in one big block, but we're going to take it in three chunks. Teknia, little children. Notice I have the little in parentheses. Why? Because teknia just means children, but there are several different words for children, and this word is in the neuter. It's not masculine nor feminine, and it's the word that we use to describe prepubescent children. That's why the ESV translated it little children. We're talking about kids who've not yet reached puberty and therefore in Greek culture are essentially treated as asexual. Moving on. Me agapomen. So me negates our verb agapomen, and this is a hortatory subjunctive from agapao. Agapomen is in the hortatory, let us love, but it's negated. Let us not love. What is a hortatory subjunctive? It's a plea or a command given to ourselves as a group. So there is no first person imperative. Imperatives are either second or third person. You do this or let him do that. But in the first person, we get a hortatory subjunctive. Let us not love. Then we get logo in the dative case in word, singular, in word, because it's talking about not specific words, but the concept of what you say. Let us not love in word, mede, nor, literally and not, but here we would say nor. Let us not love in word, nor teglose, in the tongue. So think about that for a moment. Let us not love in word, the content of what's being said, nor in or with the tongue, the instrument of speech, the manner of communication, the means of communication. It's two related but different things. The things you say and the manner in which you say them, or the intention with which you say them. So let's look at a practical example. Imagine that you work for someone who is a lousy boss, not a good leader, not a good manager, not very encouraging or making you want to do your very best. But you're looking to get a raise or a promotion, so you engage in a little obsequious flattery. Oh, I'm so blessed to work for such an inspiring leader like you, boss. Meanwhile, you have no respect for this person. You don't think they're inspiring in any sense, and you dread coming to work each day. So the words that come out of your mouth and the way that you are saying them are not reflective of reality. They're not an act of love. This is just you trying to gain some advantage with this person for whom you have no regard or respect. Obsequious flattery is an example of not loving someone in word or with the tongue, with the manner or intention of speaking. It's a facade, it's a falsehood. Let's carry on with our verse. Al and ergo kai aletheia. Al is a shortened form of Allah because N starts with a vowel. So rather, or on the contrary, en ergo, indeed, not like the English word indeed. Do you mean it? Indeed I do. But indeed, like in your action, kai aletheia, and in truth. So what we have is the action and the motivation are sort of parallel to the notion of the word and the manner of speaking. So let's put them in what's almost a chiasm here. So the content is word and deed, logo and ergo. That's the content of the interaction. But the manner or the intention is the tongue, like the way you communicate it, or the truth of it. Is what you're doing truthful? Is this real, or is this an act? Are you being sincere, or is this a put on? Are the words that you're saying real words, or is this just flattery to try and get ahead? Are you trying to trick someone, or are you genuinely revealing to them the reality of who you are in relation to them, etc., etc.? Because the beginning told us, little children, let us not love in a false way with words and tongue that are nonsensical or not sincere. Rather, let us love in deed, in the way we act, and in truth, in the manner that is reflective of reality and not some subterfuge or some nonsense. So there we have it. Notice how the structure sort of reflects, by having the two parallels that are kind of opposite of one another, it reinforces the message that John is communicating to his people in his first epistle. So, little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth. Hope that was good for you. If it was, you know what to do with all the liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that kind of stuff. Leave me some feedback in the comments if you have something you'd like to share. And until next time, Charis Kairene Humin, grace and peace to you.